Right, today I'm going to show you how to fillet a fish. This is a particular fish you might be familiar with, the John Dory. Looks really daunting because even though it doesn't swim like a flatty, it's a flattish fish. And it's got some nasty little spines. And it's not the prettiest looking fish, but what a beautiful tasting fish. So I would recommend this, particularly as when you actually get the fillets off, there's so little work to do. It hasn't got any scales to speak of, so there's no cleaning on the outside. When you get the flesh off, there's no pin boning. That's unheard of with most fish. So right, we're going to start. I always start around the head and the gills. And what you'll notice is a line here where the belly is. So obviously there's no meat in there. So we're going to go behind the head, cut down, across to the belly, turn it over, again behind the gills, through the head, across the belly, break that through. I'm going to keep that head for stock. Then some people remove the spines just to make it safer really, but I can carefully do these because these are not very big fish. They vary in sizes, so I'm not going to take the spines off. I'm just going to go carefully behind the flesh, keeping the spines into the board, and you'll see that I'm bringing that away slowly with a sharp knife. Ideally you want a smallish knife with a flexible-ish blade. If you pull that flesh away from there, then you'll notice the John Dory of all fish is quite unusual. You can actually pull that away with your fingers. You don't really need that too sharp a knife, but because you want to get the meat off close to the bone, you'll hear it scraping against the bone. That is you bringing the flesh away and leaving nothing on the meat. Sorry, nothing on the bone. You've got the entire fillet. And just slowly work that down. You'll hear it where it's catching the bone. Get underneath any little bits of flesh. Come back to the tail. Come through and whip that back. Again, you've got a little ridge there on the spine. Come back down into the bone, keeping the knife at an angle so it's against the bone at all times. You'll see that coming through the other way. Now, I know this is the other side of the belly. As you can see, there's the belly. So we're going to go up there, we're going to whip that and then follow that. See it coming away from the bone there? All that's the belly cavity. Nothing you can eat in there. And the fillet slowly comes away, very, very simply. If we turn this away, you've got spines on the underside of there. Just to protect you, pull them away, you'll see where the spine cartilage is. You can whip that down there, cut down, and that whole thing will just come away. And all you need to do then is trim the belly fat, which will go in my stock. So I'm going to take that off. Just trim that line of skin. And there you've got a perfect fillet. No scales, you can cook it on the flesh, it has a nice crispy skin, and absolutely no pin boning to do whatsoever. And it's as simple as that. All you do on the other side is repeat it. Exactly the same. One thing to look out for as a little bonus with a John Dory is the roe. So if you lift the belly flat, you'll see the roe in there. Now this isn't a very big fish, so the roe isn't huge, but you fry them up, they're absolutely stunning. So you can take those roe off. You can't pull them off, but I'll go around with a knife and just take those out, retain those, and fry them. Might not look appetizing at the moment, but they're stunning.